Path of Exile is an 11-year-old, free-to-play action RPG similar to the likes of Diablo. It's seen continued support over the years, with new content being released regularly, and has a large following spanning its decade-long run. But, is it worth playing in 2024? I'll get to that in a bit. First things first. Hi, I'm Snoopy So Chill. I'm a video game enthusiast with 25 years experience playing games, and I'm a Twitch variety streamer over at twitch.tv/SnoopySoChill. I've got a bad habit of waiting months, sometimes even years before trying games. If you're like me and often wonder whether a game is worth playing in today's day and age, I'm right there with you, and I'm here to shed some light on games and tell you whether I think you should be playing them or not. Alright, so we know from earlier that Path of Exile is an ARPG. What does that mean? In the most literal sense, it means it's an action role-playing game. Typically, the action comes first, and the role comes second. Path of Exile has you pick from a variety of classes, and plops you into the world with a backstory of
being an exile who needs to survive in the dark world of Rayclast to exact revenge on those that wronged you.
You with me so far? This is a dungeon crawler through and through. There's dungeons to explore, mobs to fight, bosses to defeat, loot to collect, and my personal favorite, a huge passive skill tree that you use to develop your character as you move throughout the game and level up. Some have said that you need a PhD in order to use it, and others have said that it's the bane of existence, their least favorite part of the game. But fear not. I'll admit, it can get overwhelming at first glance, because let's be real, this thing is huge. It's bigger than any other skill tree that I've encountered. That being said, I found it helpful to only look at what's in my immediate range of accessibility so as not to overload my Neanderthal brain. If you're someone who likes to look ahead and plan on where they want their character to go, you've got the complete freedom to do so. Everything you can unlock in the passive skill tree is visible from the jump. Are you sold yet? By this point, you might find yourself thinking, Snoopy, all you've given me is info that I can find on Steam, or Reddit, or Google. This isn't new or groundbreaking information, and you haven't told me whether I should play the game or not. What gives? I'm getting there. Promise. You're right. Nothing I've said at this point is anything that you can't read on Steam, or Reddit, or Google. It's not groundbreaking information, but it is coming from personal experience. I went into the game essentially blind after seeing one of my favorite streamers react to a new League trailer during one of their streams. Leagues in Path of Exile are equivalent to expansions in games like World of Warcraft, just FYI. This was enough for me to want to get out of my comfort zone and try something that's been on my mind for a few years, to try something new. I had plans to not try it at all and maybe play Path of Exile 2 whenever that comes out. But sometimes, something remarkable comes from going out of our comfort zones to try something new. So go out of your comfort zone and try something new. At the end of the day, it's a free-to-play game, so I didn't lose out on any money by trying it. But what I found was something that challenged the way that I look at video games, and especially ones that are free-to-play and are essentially live service games. When they're done correctly, they can be grand experiences. Alright, if you've stuck with me this far, the moment that you've been waiting for is upon us. Should you play Path of Exile in 2024? Without a shadow of a doubt, 100% yes. Unless you don't like ARPGs or Diablo-style games, in which case, don't. Or do. You may be pleasantly surprised. The gameplay is addicting, the community from my experience has been welcoming to new players, like myself, who may ask questions that veterans may consider dumb. And the game, despite being 11 years old, feels and plays exceptionally well. My only regret is not playing it sooner. I promise you, there's something there for everyone. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed the video and enjoy this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you've had similar experiences like mine, please let me know below in the comments, and I'll be sure to catch you at the next video. Thank you.